Good evening everybody, welcome to tonight's stream. Now it's a little bit later than usual, but today is the final day here on the County Lines multiplayer map. Final session. Going to be moving to pastures new next week, moving to a new map, starting a whole new save. But of course that means tonight we are selling off pretty much everything we've got on this map. The silos must be emptied of all the crops. Got oats loaded up at the moment, 500,000 litres. Pretty sure I had fertiliser in it though when I left, so I guess someone else has probably been online this afternoon and been doing a bit of playing. And they would take my truck. Green one's still parked where it was. Sold that, but off the oats. So pretty much everything's done. We'll be taking a little bit of a tour around the map once I've finished, just to show you that everything has pretty much gone. Go check on the fertiliser plants as well. They should probably have a little bit of fertiliser left in them. But yeah, this is it. The great big sell-off. Quick look as well at sold the eggs or not. We might have the eggs to sell and the chickens as well. Those might be the final few little bits that we've got to get rid of. No invisible train, that's handy. Keep getting caught out by the invisible train on the map. I'm hoping it won't be too much of an issue. We are here for the final time. Down here. Back to the main farm. Yeah, the final time here on County Lines. We've played this map for a lot of hours, and well, we've achieved quite a lot, as you can see. Nearly 60 million currently sitting in the bank, which is not bad seeing as we started from absolute scratch. So worked hard, me and Helgi, on this map, and I do say me and Helgi because we're the only two that have been on it, so it's all down to us two. We've got the greenhouses here. Probably going to leave them. I'm probably not going to sell off the greenhouses. I'll probably leave those installed, just in case I do decide to return to this map somewhere down the road. Pigs have gone though. Pig pens remain. There's no slurry or manure. They're already empty. Pig food machine, that's gone. Went tatty bye-byes. Everything has gone. All the vehicles. Basically, as we finished up using a machine or a tool or whatever it was sold, literally just got get the trucks just to empty the silos. What have we got in bin number 1? I think that's all we've got left at this point. Buy an oats, and we'll take the oats. Going for like fertiliser and digestate. $7,400. We've got quite a lot of digestate, 500,000 litres. I wonder if it's down at the BGA place. Might be sleeping through the night yet, because I don't think the BGA has finished processing all the digestate. Or the fertiliser plants haven't finished processing all the Still going to be Berksville, back to Berksville, and probably Berksville for the wheat as well. For the final time on county lines. Do, 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 do. Yes, I will be starting a new map, new multiplayer map, and new save next week. I do need to get the server reinstalled, reconfigured, all that, get the new map uploaded, get the new mods. So yeah, I think the final thing to sell will be the chickens. I'm waiting for them to run out of room for eggs, basically to get a full assortment of eggs, and then we can load those up, take those, sell them. We can sell the truck off, and then we're done, finitoed. But a nice map to play on. I thoroughly have enjoyed playing on this map. And obviously we've played with Seasons, and you know, we've had a good look at Seasons as it's been going through its development phases, and you know, we've updated a couple of times, and you know, we had a couple of issues early on with the mod hub version of Seasons, where it caused the game to crash and lock up a few times with the weather bug and things like that. But you know, since we've been on the beta builds, you know, it's been pretty much okay. Not really noticed any massive issues. Just the general consensus is Seasons does not make for good multiplayer. People don't like it. So the next map will not be a Seasons map. It will just be regular farming sim. And people are free to do what they want then when they log in. They're not having to follow any kind of plan. Want to go harvest a field, they can go harvest a field. If they want to go plant a field, they can go plant a field. If they want to fertilise a field, they can if they want to do contracts, they can do, and hopefully the contracts will be quite varied throughout Seasons. Because that's one of the things you forget as well with the contract system in the game. When you're running Seasons, all the contracts available at any given moment are exactly the same. So it's like all fertilising contracts, when you're probably doing fertilising yourself, or it's all harvesting contracts when you're, you know, probably harvesting yourself, and stuff like that, which I can understand people get a little bit bored. And then there's the whole not being able to plant all the crops on every single map with Seasons, depending on what geo you're using. Hey ho, we've done it. Go get the final load of wheat. It is now possible for me to sleep through the night, so what I'll do is I'll probably fill up with the wheat, and then I'll probably have a quick drive over to the fertiliser factory. Check and see if we are awaiting on those machines to load up, process their goods. Now, for those players out there who are wondering what map we will be going to next, it is currently scheduled to be Greenwich Valley. Now, I've not played it. I've only looked at it very briefly, so it's going to be interesting when we launch it and start running it and start playing it, and we'll see. I'll see if it's something that I like. Not fully committed to it yet though, I'll be honest, because again, for some people will complain about how tight the map is for driving vehicles around, and things like that, and how the fields are a little bit awkward to get into and out of with equipment. So again, we'll switch the map. I'll be switching the map, and we'll see how it goes for the first week or so, week or two. See how it goes and if people are liking it and what people's thoughts are on it, and then, you know, if the worst comes to the worst and we need to switch the map because it's putting people off, then we can always load another map, try something else, Trouble is, it's very difficult to find maps out there that aren't just boring square fields and aren't flat, you know. At the same time, it's difficult to find maps that aren't 4X now. Good, you know, non-4X maps. I think I mentioned it the other night as well when I was streaming that I recently loaded up and looked at a 16X map. Yeah, we ain't going to be playing on one of those anytime soon. I can assure you of that. It's ridiculous. The fields just never end. What was the map called? Corn Belt or something, I think it was. Corn Belt. This should be all of our crops pretty much gone. Stuff like the hay, grass, TMR, silage, straw and stuff, we can't really do much about because that's in the cow place. So that's kind of where that is. The fuel is in the fuel tank, so we're not going to get rid of that. Obviously it's at the farm. It does look like the estate is slowly going down, which does indicate to me at least that it's over here somewhere. Does unfortunately mean that there's going to be more than one trailer, more than books have started behaving very badly just recently. Run down. Like I say, I can advance the night, skip through the night. That's not going to be an issue. Hopefully at that point the chickens will have finished laying all their eggs. I can sell them off and get rid of the eggs, get rid of the truck attached to that function. Be all good to go. Interesting. Now I can quickly download the save games. I'll check on that tanker as well. See if that's empty or not. See if we have used up all the digestate from the BGA. I believe I have. Any digestate we've got is over here in the 2 fertiliser stations. 2 fertiliser bins. Leave you there for a minute. Go check on this guy over here. Digestate is empty. Right. There's definitely no more digestate to come, so we're free to sell this. Not bad, since the truck's at 57% damage and the trailer's at 52% damage. It's, you know, 17 hours of use over the course of the whole save. I mean, I know that's not a lot of work time compared to obviously real life equipment, but it's a lot in farm sim. We've never repaired it, we've never repainted it. It's lasted us the whole time. We'll have a drive up to the shop, we'll sell the trailer, the tanker, we'll sell the truck. So a little bit more money. And the ultimate prize. Like I say, things like the lights, all the little portable lights around the farm, I'm not going to go and sell all those. I'll click on all those individually and sell them. That's not going to happen. I was also toying with the idea of not selling off the 2 trucks and just leaving the 2 trucks and trailers. All alone? Yes, I am alone. I am alone indeed, Mr. Helgi. Final night. Let me come and join. Okay, you're welcome to come and join. I can't promise you there's a lot left to do. I've been emptying the silo. But the silo, I believe, is empty now. Just emptied it. I am awaiting on... Just waiting on the fertiliser plants more than anything. To process. Yeah, yeah, no, you can come and say goodbye to the map then, Mr. Helgi. Definitely. It's we've spent a lot of time on it. We've grown attached to it in some ways, but it's time for us to move on to something new. I'm kind of ready at this point for something a bit different. Change of scenery. Good evening, Mr. Helgi.
Good evening. I hope you're fine. Yeah, also sold some fertilizer, sold some canola, and I loaded them. And there were some oats, wheats, and barley, I think, still to sell. Obviously,
Yeah, I've got that loaded into the trailer.
and a whole trailer of fertilizer.
Back to the farm.
I think we'll make the 60 million now.
We will. Probably from your trailer alone. Gonna probably make it daytime, just quickly. No, that's wrong. Can't remember me password now. There we go. So it's what is it? 4 o'clock. Through the night. Bit of biogas income. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Sell all the chickens. Yay!
Is this the last truck and trailer we left?
No, there's still some more fertilizer down at the 2 fertilizer machines. There was still over 500,000 litres of digestate to go through those machines. And we're in the process of processing. I've parked 1 truck down there just to finish loading that one. So once you've emptied that fertiliser, you can head down there. I've also got obviously the eggs to get rid of as well from by the chickens. Once I've got rid of the chickens. 157,000 litres in one machine. Machine is still processing.
No, still not the 60 million.
Not quite. There's about 9,000 litres of digestate still to go through the first of the two machines. That's telling me there's 89,000 litres somewhere. Where's that then?
Fertilizer?
Oh no, digestate.
Where can that be? With the cows? No.
No, there's no digestate at the cows. It's got to be in these two machines somewhere. I'll just... Unless I misread it on the first one. What's that phone? 89,108. No, yeah, it is in the machine. It's in the first machine. Okay then. Empty.
Oh, you can also sell all the fields.
No, I'm going to keep the fields. I'm going to keep all the land owned. Like I say, I'm going to keep it,
like we did on the last map.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to keep a copy of the save file just in case I want to revisit it at any point on my own. Going with the wheat. The wheat is going to... Looks like Berksville Co-op. Is that the... They then don't... Oh, they do take fertiliser. But I think the fertiliser wants to go to the place near the shop. I think that's the best price for that.
We still have grass and hay and salt and tea.
Yeah, they're all going to be in the machine down by the cows. All that stuff. And the only thing we would be able to sell is the TMR because we can't sell loose grass and hay and straw. Or loose silage.
So one machine is empty.
And the other one is still processing the last of the digestate.
Yeah.
The last few thousand litres. 60 million! Woo!
But then TMI is not worth much.
Nah. I think it'd be easier for me just to sell them two machines. I think by doing that we do get paid for everything then. It's kind of a bit of a fiddle.
You could also speed up time, that the fertilizer production is far.
That's a good idea.
Then we have some fertilizer contracts like Field 30 for 150,000 with the rental machine. You can do that. So really, a lot of fertilizer cultivating contract. That's
All the contracts.
I hope we get some better contracts on the new map. Some more variety.
There'll definitely be more variety because obviously we're not running seasons on the next map, so there'll be a mixture of contracts every single day.
Although seasons has something to it, it's not that bad. If you like the change of trees and stuff. But it's still not 100% perfect. Maybe 80%. Especially the thing with contracts and then the cows, the animals. Yeah, animals will need more feeding, yeah, more without seasons. Although they changed that a little bit. Lately.
Where am I going? I'm going to sell the truck and I haven't emptied it yet.
What is this pond for in this area? Can you get water from it?
The pond by the in the old pig area.
The former pig area.
Yeah, that's where you used to get the water from to feed the pigs.
Okay.
That was like the water source for the pigs. The cows had that handy little tap. The sheep had a handy little tap thing. But the pigs, they had that big like lake pond thing.
$78,000. Slurry and the 7.
Hmm?
Slurry is counting down.
The
The
digestate.
fertilizer.
In the machine.
She's smiling at me in my truck.
Oh,
The
creepy.
weird lady. Yeah, creepy.
Yeah, creepy. Be nice to sell her, won't it, in a few moments' time.
She's
I like
her school uniform.
I like the truck mod. I just don't like the person that's in the truck. If they could do a version of that truck without the creepy lady in it, it would be all right. Because it's a nice truck, that.
And the machines are so loud.
So noisy. There we go, there's my truck sold. Woohoo! Come and grab the eggs. It's been a good map though, I've enjoyed playing on this map. It's been nice not having square fields.
Yep, indeed.
Been nice having fields with a little bit of undulation to them.
It's a big map too. Could be different with a new map, smaller map.
Oh yeah. It's a bit weird though, because this map isn't all that big actually. I loaded up a 16x map the other evening to have a look at. Those are big.
16.
Yeah, those are big.
I guess you can play on this map with 8 people, never see each other.
I do find it funny how the AI harvests some of its fields as well on this map. Like if you get a chance to have a look at field 22, they've left quite a lot of sunflowers on the field.
Yeah, when I drove by it,
They've left like
harvesting it. Or?
they've left like a frame all the way around the field, haven't they?
That's a little odd. Yeah. Yay, 8,000. I think on the new map we will be happy about such values in the beginning. You still have to do some work on the new map, or is it?
I think it's pretty much good to go at this point. I'm not going to do a lot of editing and stuff to the new map. I'm pretty much just going to fire it up and see what it is and play it and see whether I like it.
Yeah, I thought that you installed some different vehicles. Or
Oh, we're
maybe, I don't know.
gonna have some different vehicles and mods on the map, definitely. Obviously, we're gonna have the class stuff to have a play with. But I've not actually done anything to the map in terms of editing the map, except for adding sell points for some of the items, like, you know, make sure we've got sell points for seed and fertilizer and all that sort of stuff, which the map doesn't usually have. I've added that, but new machines, yeah, new production machines, not using any of the ones we've used on this map or Don Diego. It'll be all new machines that we can buy and put in. If there's room to put them, of course, because quite tight, that map.
Can you sell diesel? You sell diesel?
Yeah, I think you can. I think you can sell diesel on the new map.
No, on this map.
On this map, you can.
Because
Yeah.
we still have this. We still have the diesel.
Yeah, that's in our little green tank at the farm. So I'm not going to sell that. Leave the diesel at the farm and the death.
For the new farmer.
For the new farmer, yeah.
$55,000. Slow.
It's still counting down then, very slowly.
Oh. Just takes another half an hour.
It'll take me half an hour to sell the eggs, one flipping box at a time.
Yeah, I should have made some omelette.
Where am I going? Going to the Safeway, aren't I, to sell the eggs? I get so confused. Safeway. Of course, it's not called Safeway in the UK anymore. It's called Sainsbury's.
But in the past I read two, Safeway and Sainsbury's. Wasn't there? Two of them?
Yeah. Safeway went out of business, didn't they?
Oh, I don't know.
And then, yeah, Safeway went into like administration and stuff, and then they got bought. All their shops got bought by Sainsbury's. Or was it Morrison's that bought them? And then Morrison sold off some other places to. Sold off some of the shops then to Sainsbury's in places where they already had shops.
The sales price is ridiculous.
The eggs one, yeah.
Yeah. I have the feeling that on this map there are not so many different sales points. It doesn't feel like.
No, there's like only one. There's only one place to sell eggs on the map. There's only one place to sell wool and cotton and stuff, weren't there? Sell points weren't there.
Only 1 point for the at the diesel production.
Yeah, one place for the diesel. So on that regards, this map could have done with a few more sell points. There's plenty of places around the map that the map author could have used.
Yeah, because then you only see the same places every.
Places over here that could have been more utilised for selling things.
47,000.
I mean, you would have thought like somewhere here at the BP station, they would have had a fuel sell point, wouldn't you? Come and sell fuel to the garages, the petrol stations.
Yeah, or some refinery. I mean, normally a farmer wouldn't sell to BP's fuel station. That can be used in different ways, not just producing biodiesel.
Because it's like the building here, the big white building here. I mean, what is this for?
Then you can sell something there, right? Maybe sugarcane. Crop production service.
Where's the money going now?
Maybe they produce some seed for it.
I was buying something from there then. Don't know what I was buying.
Just driving through cost money.
Unless that's the what's it place, is it not? Is that the lime place where you get the lime from? It is. It's the lime factory. Oh, it's a is it seed and fertilizer in here then? Buy point for seed and fertilizer could be.
It doesn't say. There's no indicator on the map.
No, well, there's something weird going in there. Looks like sweets.
Haribo.
Looks like a pick and mix.
Yeah.
3 big tubs of pick and mix Haribo.
Maybe never finished this idea. Okay, we doubled our income to the last map.
Oh, easily doubled our income.
San Diego was 28.7.
Yeah, we've done 62.54328 on this one.
So far.
So far, your trailer of fertilizer is going to be the tipping point.
Yeah, it's just maximum 2 trailers.
It's going to put us.
I'm milking the machine.
Going to put us over the 100 million mark. There's another place over here. Look, Case's General Store, which could have had a good sell point. You would have thought this place would have bought like eggs and milk and stuff. Perhaps a general store.
Yeah.
Delivered stuff to there. Maybe even potatoes and stuff. Your tractor supply point is a buy point for all your seeds and fertilizers. Another place over here. BP station. Then you got all the pubs and stuff. You would have thought these places would have had buy points for some bits and pieces, wouldn't you? Like the brewery.
Just didn't use them. But that's just northwest and northeast. Nothing in the south, right? Except the bio plant, the PGA.
And the horse ranch place that buys all your bales. Yeah, there's nothing really down the south. Oh, and the sugar beet place, Crystal Sugar. Yeah, those are the only things in the south part of the map. I think the new map will have us driving all over the place a bit to get to different sell points and stuff. I think they've got the sell points spread out a bit.
And then we will have more smaller roads, bendier.
Yeah, definitely smaller, bendier roads.
Another truck, so
Gone. It's gone. Leave yours.
130,000.
Truck.
He sold all the tractors.
Yeah, all the tractors have gone. All the trailers.
Speed the time up. It's still 32. Oh, now he does. Now I can see it ticking down.
Ticking down now.
9, 29, 28.
The final countdown.
Oh, Mr. Miyagi is watching.
Yes, indeed.
All the birds. And the clouds. It's nice how they move and how they change. It's really nice skybox. You don't see that really when it's slow. As if they made a picture of, or a movie or filmed it real.
Here we go. It's ticking down. Tick, tick, tick. Final bit of slurry. There you go. That's all of it. Both machines are empty.
You want a lift?
No, I'm okay. Get rid of these two.
Probably run fast. You run fast across the field, and I'm driving on the road. No traffic. You can run faster than a truck. Oh man.
I'm pretty spry. I'm pretty agile.
Bye bye farm.
Bye bye farm, yeah. One thing I didn't realise until the other night was we got a little office over here. Did you ever come in here?
No, can you get in?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
This next to the
Can
garage.
you do anything?
It's got a little coffee machine in here, look. A little laptop where you can have a
man.
look at your graphs and your spreadsheets.
If I had known that, you can would have had some coffee.
The water dispenser. I didn't even realise this was here till the other night. Been on the map how many hours now, and I only just discovered this building, this room.
A trillion of hours.
It's a little bit awkward that you have to crouch to go through the doors, but hey,
Can't have everything.
can't have everything. It feels so weird. It's like being right back at the start again now. The very first episode where the map was empty and there was no vehicles. All the sheds are empty.
Yeah,
There's nothing here.
Look at the account and you know.
We've done a lot. We've achieved a lot on this map.
62,888,660.
And then
now
whatever
I'm
you get for
the
selling your truck. What I found works really well for the truck, to sell the truck and trailer, is when you drive in, if you do like a U-turn and drive then with the truck to walk back towards the fence and park up against the fence, you can sell 2 of the trailers, then reverse the truck, connect up to the last 2 trailers, bring them forward, sell those 2, and then you can reverse the truck back and sell the truck. Obviously, trying to get all 4 trailers and the truck into that tiny little box is a little bit awkward. There we go. So, what was the grand total? Let's have a look. Let's look at the. No, 335 hours and 51 minutes of playtime on this map.
That's a lot. That was it.
All done. $63,166,196.
Oh, you did sell the cash up.
I suppose we can sell that then. Sell the pressure washer. Can't, someone's using it. I'm getting a pressure wash. No champagne spraying, unfortunately. This isn't Formula 1, but we can pressure wash.
There it is.
Wow.
It was good playing this map.
It was. It was. Been a lot of fun. Now I've got the hard work of setting up the server for the next one.
Oh, yeah.
So when would you like to start the next map, Mr. Helge? Is there any particular day in mind?
In 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes. I can't
I don't know if you can do it tomorrow or until tomorrow.
I can probably have a go. I could certainly have a go at trying to set it up for tomorrow. Seeing how
At
long
least then I can download the stuff that I need.
Yeah.
It's the usual link.
Yes, although I'll probably put up a Google Drive link as well to So the map file's separate, and then I'll put the mods in a separate folder, so that way then if there's any updates anytime, you haven't got to keep re-downloading the map all the time, because the map's the biggest file. The map's the one that takes up the most space.
Okay.
On the first download. Probably have a look at doing that. There we are. The end of an era. Goodbye, county lines.
Alright. See you tomorrow then.
See you tomorrow then, Mr. Helgi.
Unless you want to do a contract.
No, I think I'm done on this map now. I think.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
There we are.
Saving the WAT file. Just in case, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to save the save the save files. Make sure they're all done.